Thank you. Is she back?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What's that?
Excuse me.
Mom, I can't even read.
I know. I know it's not for short people like you.
Why don't I know that?
Hi, are you Anita? Hi, Anita. I'm Vicki Alford.
Did you just call my phone and hang up?
Yes.
I figured, yeah.
That was me.
Where are the mushrooms?
Yeah. Hello.
Where are the mushrooms?
Oh, they're right here. So right here to the right. And then right there, and it's the second door on the left, is right back there to the left, the brown door. Oh, yeah, you're right, yeah, that's right. Okay. Hi.
I can put her down without. Okay. So on Monday, we are not going to be allowed to go back into our unit because they're going to wall off the upstairs, and they're going to start working on the water damage. You're aware of my situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so they're going to wall off the upstairs, and then they're going to start working on
The downstairs.
Yes, repairing the downstairs. And so as that's going to start Monday. So I have the rest of the day today to get relocated, and I don't have anywhere to go. I have nowhere to go.
Have you tried to Red Cross?
Yes.
And they say
They don't do things like that.
Oh, you
I
have
tried
renter's
health
insurance.
I don't, but I will from now on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we can't require it. Unfortunately, HUD won't allow us to require it. We can require it on other types of properties, but not on HUD properties.
You know, like it pursues insurance.
We do not provide housing in that situation. Not at all. We don't provide hotel housing. We don't provide another unit in that situation. It is not something we just dealt with a fire in Cortez that a tenant caused, and just it caused an issue with us for months for the neighbor next door too, and yeah.
Well, that's a tenant cause thing. Mine is beyond those circumstances beyond my control.
Well, they are, except for you left your unit for 5 months.
Not 5 months, 2 months.
2 months?
Yes, and I went into the office and I wrote an affidavit saying I was
How
going
come
to.
they say you did not do that?
I did that.
Do you have a copy of it?
They didn't give me a copy of it.
Okay, who did you do that with?
Adriana.
Adriana?
I did.
Because
I did. I said
yeah,
2
but
months.
even then, we're not to check your unit. You're still responsible for your unit.
Oh, well, I'm not supposed to mess with the swamp cooler. It's a liability. I'm not supposed to touch it.
What?
The swamp cooler broke and it started leaking everywhere.
Swamp cooler did not break. There was a pinhole in the line, the copper line that comes down, and it went right down into the unit. That has nothing to do with it, but your lease makes you responsible to report needed maintenance. So you weren't there to report it, I understand that, but that's your unit, you're responsible for it when you live in it.
I was fleeing domestic violence. The person is in jail right now. He just got sentenced.
What is that person's name?
Austin Elder.
What's his name?
Austin Elder.
Yeah, I think that's his name. Because we were forwarded while you were gone. When did you leave?
June 16th.
We received, towards the end of June, we received an email from the Housing Authority, somebody complaining of you committing fraud, and that you had left your unit, and that you did the same thing last year, and during that period of time you allowed people to live in there. You did something. So that is an ongoing investigation.
If if somebody was living in my unit, I'm pretty sure I would have known.
Yeah, well, this time, I'm sure that somebody would have said something, I would think somebody was, but this was, they said you did the same thing last year.
No, I didn't let anybody in my unit last year.
So this is the point, when you rent a unit, it's like your house.
Sit down.
Should you mess with the air conditioner? No, we'll come in and do the maintenance, but if you read your lease, you're responsible to report needed maintenance. You weren't there to report it, I get it, but that's not.
Why are they lying and saying that I didn't sign that? I did sign an affidavit, I wrote, and I said I would be back
But
in
even if you
August.
signed it, it isn't our responsibility to go check your unit. It's your responsibility. So if you're not there, you have somebody checking it. I mean, I don't know if I didn't have plants or pets or, you know.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I didn't do anything wrong. My kids especially didn't do anything to deserve this. And I don't have it anywhere. I called Catholic Outreach, I've called Red Cross, I've called every possible number that I can call, and nobody can help me and my kids. We're going to be subject to be living out in a tent somewhere.
You have any family here, relatives.
None who
I was
has a
gonna
safe
say,
enough
you're not telling me
environment.
the truth when you
My dad lives here, but he makes ammunition. So he's got guns and gunpowder, and he doesn't have a big enough space for us to be there safely. It's like a lead-based gunpowder. So he is here, but it's not safe. It's not like accurate.
Yeah.
And then even then, if they, it's a lot to ask for for me to. I've been begging friends and stuff. I stayed with a friend for a couple of days, and after a couple of days, she was like, "Look, I can't stand the kids. It's not baby safe."
Yeah.
And so I need help.
But I'm telling you that and by your lease, that is not a requirement. If you send a lot of information, and I read all the information that you sent, and it doesn't apply to that situation of that property.
Paragraph B3.
No, because
It gives an
No.
exception to
Let me show
paragraph
you.
A.
Let me show you. Let's see. Let me find that last email on that. Let's see.
Who lied and said that I
Do you
didn't?
remember when you said that to Laura?
It was 3 days ago.
Okay. Oh, informed relocation. Maybe it's because I'm not. Yeah, okay. Now I want you to see. You went paragraph B3. I get it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you have to go up. You're taking something out of context. So if I go up, what's above that is C. So you go C, 3, B, 3. That's how you go down. So when you read this, where that paragraph starts, as a direct result of a written notice of intent to acquire or the acquisition, rehabilitation, or demolition of a property.
Yes, and then it said,
So that's what this is. That's what this,
circumstances permitting waiver of the federal agency funding the project may grant a waiver of the policy in paragraph A of this section in any case where it is demonstrated that a person must move because of basic conditions of emergency. Whenever a person is to be displaced, because of another emergency which requires immediate vacation of the real property, such as the continued occupancy of the displacement
it still
dwelling,
follows
constitutes
under,
a substantial
it follows
danger.
under acquisition, rehab, and demolition. That's what it falls under. So.
Well, it's 24.204 is availability of comparable replacement dwelling before displacement, and that's if you know beforehand. But the waiver gives an exception for emergency situations, which I do follow.
Subject to waiver safeguards. Okay, another emergency, and you're reading here. Circumstances permitting waiver. The federal agency funding the project may grant a waiver.
The policy in paragraph A. Because paragraph A is talking about like a project.
As a direct result,
Please,
of the initial negotiations for that. But this isn't following under paragraph A. This is following under paragraph C. This comes not under
no,
A.
it's got a whole new number to it.
It's
24.204.
C, 3B3. It's not under A. It's under C.
Ouch. Well, no, it's so.
Well,
So
that may be your opinion.
It's not my opinion.
Okay.
So 24.204 is like a
But I also know that you said that you talked to me about this, and I said that you were.
No, I caught myself and I said I was told. Because
I have
Laura
never
told me.
I have never said you were displaced. Never. Because I've never used the word and I've never talked to you before this.
Yes, Laura was the one who told me. So I was speaking too fast, I did catch myself. And so, I'm sorry, I have to understand.
Yeah, I understand your situation, but I'm telling you that I also have to, I'm not gonna make an exception.
This is an exception.
I don't feel that
This is an exception because it's the rule. I mean, I'm not
I
supposed
do not
to be.
believe it is. I do not believe it is. So,
I'm sorry, and with all due respect, you might not believe
so I have been in this industry and involved in that property out there for 39 years. We have had, and besides many other properties that are HUD properties, the same as that one is, project-based subsidy. And we haven't had this, like exactly this, but we've had fires. And we have not provided
fires are caused by somebody.
Well,
Something like this is not caused by anybody.
Even if the fire wasn't caused by anybody, we do not, because the lease does not cover you or your belongings in that unit.
The lease doesn't, but the federal subsidy that the property receives for every month, it pays my rent.
Well, see, we're not going to be able to get federal subsidy on that unit for the period of time that you're out of the unit.
They do pay whether I'm in the unit or not. They pay you guys whether I'm in the unit.
Well, no, because we're going to have to put it as offline unit. Depending on, I still haven't heard how long it's going to take to get it repaired. And so no, they will not pay us for that period of time because we will adjust the voucher that we submit and we will not be paid for that period. Again, depending on
so does that
what
mean
I hear, but I couldn't hear anything because like yesterday when you called John, you were, whatever it is that they come and pack up things. You told him that you could not come and meet him at the end. Well, that went a little.
No, I didn't tell him I couldn't. I had to wait for my COVID test to come back.
Okay.
We're all sick.
Okay.
We were all sick, and so because we've not had a place to stay, we've had a safe, adequate sanitary shelter.
Which isn't our fault.
It's not your fault, but I do pay rent every month, and the
federal government rent this month.
I did.
When did you pay it?
Today.
Oh,
with
well.
like these. Because I had to ask somebody for money because I spent all of my money on hotels. I have $0.
Yeah.
Zero. I don't even have enough money to buy diapers.
So when did they take that check? Was it check or money order?
It was a money order.
And when did they take it?
Today. 11:30.
Because again, I don't know if we can even charge rent on it until I know what's happening. So when did you give them that money order?
11:30.
Because when I looked this morning, I was responding or looking for something you had to pay. Hey Jasmine, this is Anita. Let's see, Colleen there? Okay, thank you. Hey, I have Miss Wolford. Is that how you know? Alford. With me here. Yeah. And let's see. She said she paid her rent this morning. Have we made that deposit yet? Okay. I want us to not. Huh?
Stop, please.
Oh, so let's not take it? Yeah. Yeah, do you know how to reverse it? Have you closed that deposit? Yeah. Because I'm not sure until I find out, which I haven't been able to find out, how long it's going to take to rehab this unit or do whatever needs to be done in there. Yeah, so, okay. And I'll tell her she can pick that back up if she chooses, or if she chooses not to just hold it. No, she does. Oh, it may not even be posted yet. don't think so. I don't think there's a utility reimbursement on that ledger. Do you have a, where did you get that from, sorry? Did you tell
I
me?
put it in the Dropbox.
Oh, she says she put it in the Dropbox at 11:45 this morning. Okay, would she, get back to me, so, but you don't even show it posted yet. Okay. Alrighty, okay. Okay, and then let me know. Is that's 20B, right? Okay, alright, thanks.
Stop Apollo.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Stop.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
Awesome.
they're not showing it posted yet, I don't show it posted yet.
Excuse me. I'm hungry.
You are?
Yeah.
I'm hungry too.
There's not that much food at our house.
Oh.
So I'm hungry. I didn't eat that much tater tots and not that much burger and not that much of my orange juice.
Uh-oh.
My mom ate the rest of it.
So I'm working with I can't remember the name of the apartments, but it's another project-based Section 8 housing units by Big Lots.
Yeah, Garden Village?
Yes, Garden Village. Okay, so they're property managers, and the most recent property manager as well. They told me that it's like a requirement to relocate somebody in like our situation and to provide safe, sanitary, and decent decent housing in like something like this, an
Did you
event
go
like
to
this.
the property and talk to them?
I know them.
And what's the name of the person you talked to?
It's Brittany Elder.
And what's her supervisor's name?
I don't know. Do you want me to ask?
No. I'm just trying to think the name because we used to manage that property years and years and years ago. I think Brittany's the assistant manager there. I don't think I've ever met Brittany, but I know her supervisor. We actually hired her. Many years ago. I don't
And so
think
she
we can
said
use,
that-
she does not dictate monument.
Okay, what's the difference?
Pardon?
What's the difference?
Well, it's owned by different people. It's owned by, this property is individually owned, project-based, and so is that property.
Yes.
Garden Village.
There's
It's
still
not
federal
dictated.
regulations that give me rights as a tenant. Especially, and it's not just that. It's like the kids. My kids don't need to be out. I mean, I have a newborn. She's 2 months old. I don't need to be. You know, I am barely starting to recover from domestic violence that I've endured, that I survived through, that all three of us have survived through. She even survived through it. Luckily, barely. Okay, so I don't need any more trauma. My kids don't need any more trauma. We need a place to stay. We have nowhere to go.
It's not going to happen here. You're going to have to find housing for yourself, and it's not going to happen. They're not going to
And it's
provide you
so
housing.
hard to find even
I
a
understand.
market rent apartment right now.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is that since we have nowhere to go, we just left to be
Well,
on
I'm
the
saying
streets.
that we are not going to provide that housing for you. We're not going to provide it. Our lease does not require us to. It is not something we do. And that's what I'm saying.
Okay. So we're going to be staying at our house, at our apartment. They're gonna have to work around because I'm not gonna be on the streets with my
Well,
kids.
if they
My kids
have
on
to
the street.
have a place to work, then they have to be able to work.
Mhm.
Okay. So if they
We'll leave
need
during the
to have-
day.
Huh?
We'll leave during the day.
If that will work for you?
Yes.
And I'm not, I haven't talked to anybody about that, but if that works and they can do that, I have no problem.
Okay, is there a way that, if I'm gonna talk to Lance about it, and then, whatever he says, I'll have him call you.
That's fine.
We'd work something out, because I can't. My car broke down on the way back at Delta. I came from San Antonio, Texas, and we made it all the way to Delta, and the car broke down. And it was 4 a.m. before we got back to the apartment, and then I walked in and it was flooded. And so we don't even have transportation. I'm borrowing people right now. And this is like the worst. This is the perfect storm of the worst experience that I've ever had. And I would be okay if it was just me, but
so if you go out this door, turn right, you go right to left, and then make the first, so go that way.
I don't know which one to like.
So go that way. You do? Great. So turn right and then turn right again. Turn that way. Go that way. And then turn the first time again. This is Anita. Okay. Oh, I'll let her know. Thank you. Yeah, they have the envelope. You put it in the envelope.
okay, how do I get that money back after the
Well, if you're gonna live in the unit though, and again, I gotta find out. So, if you're gonna live in the unit, you're gonna have to pay the rent.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so they can just
well, I'm just gonna hold it till I can find out how long anything's gonna take.
Okay, well that's like I can work with that. If the maintenance guys can work with that, and I will make sure that we're not there during the day, then okay.
And we'll see if that works for them. Yeah.
Okay. It's nice to meet you, Anita.
It's nice to meet you too. You know, I understand your challenges. Trust me. Bye.
Okay. Have a good day.
I'm gonna go there.